Hey, what's up guys, it's Chris from Delta Omega Airsoft, and today I'll be reviewing the MadBull Propane Adapter version 2 made by MadBull Airsoft. So propane adapters are used for gas blowback airsoft guns and airsoft grenades because they allow the user to use propane as a propellant. Now there are other propellants such as red gas, green gas, and CO2, but propane is by far the most commonly used gas. Now the difference between the different types of gas are that red gas is a high-powered propellant used in specialized airsoft guns and is actually legal to use in the United States. CO2 is just pressurized carbon dioxide in metal canisters, which are loaded into CO2 gas magazines. Finally, there's green gas, which is just propane mixed with silicon. Now, the difference between using propane and green gas is availability and price. Green gas can be purchased through airsoft retailers either online or at a walk-in store for about $10 per 10-ounce can, while propane can be purchased at hardware stores, camping stores, and sports stores for around $3 per 16-ounce can. Now here's an example of a propane tank which I purchased for around $3 at Home Depot, and as you can see it's a 16.4 ounce can. Now because propane tanks can be purchased for only $3, it's a really big difference in availability as well as price, so the MadBull propane adapter allows you to use these tanks of propane with your gas weapons. Now back to the actual review. The MadBull propane adapter version 2 is a revamped version of the original propane adapter in that it has this added silicone reservoir which can be accessed from the outside of the adapter, making it easier to gas up your magazines or grenades. Now because regular propane doesn't have silicone added to it, you need to add silicone directly when you're loading your magazines with gas, either by filling a reservoir somewhere on the adapter, in this case it's right here, or by adding it to the fill valve of your magazine. Now the great thing about this adapter is that you don't need to remove it from the can of propane to add silicone spray. So you don't need to waste time unscrewing and screwing the adapter on and off, and you also don't risk having the tip break off if you happen to drop it while removing. Now the MadBull propane adapter version 2 has an all-metal construction which is highly durable and features this external silicone reservoir as well as a metal fill nozzle. Now when you first receive your adapter, there will be instructions which come in this nice bag, and then these instructions show you how to use the actual propane adapter. So to use the propane adapter, what you're going to need is the adapter itself, a can of propane, a can of silicone spray, and obviously your magazine or grenade, whichever weapon you use gas with. Now what you're going to want to do is grab your silicone spray. I picked this up from Home Depot for $3, and this is a 10-ounce can. You're going to apply some silicone spray on the threads on the bottom of the propane adapter to the actual fill nozzle, or fill valve, sorry. You're going to want to put some inside the actual reservoir, and then once you have silicone spray in those three places, while holding it upright because you're going to have silicone spray in here, you're going to take your can, just place it on top, and then just screw that right on top. Now once you have those screwed in and you know that it's tight, and make sure that you hand tighten it too, because if you over tighten it using a wrench or something, there's a possibility that you're going to break off the internal valve. So once you have that on your actual propane tank, you're going to grab your magazine or grenade, find the actual fill port on the magazine or grenade, and in this case mine's right here, and then you're going to hold your tank and adapter upright and then just push straight down into the magazine or grenade and wait about 5 seconds until the magazine's full, and then just release. Now once you have that done, your magazine should be all gassed up and then you're ready to go. And so that was just a quick tutorial of how to use your MadBull propane adapter. Now as far as the actual propane adapter, I really love the design. It's sleek and it's all metal and has the external silicone reservoir port. But there are a few things that I have problems with in regards to the design and packaging of the silicone adapter. First of all is the fill port screw. Now if I were filling this in the field and happened to drop this, there's no way I'm going to find that without looking for a few days. It's really small and easy to miss. It would have been really nice to have some sort of lanyard or retention system for this piece so as not to lose it. Now my other problem with the propane adapter is the fill nozzle. Now because the fill nozzle is all metal, it's a lot more durable and will last longer, but because it's metal that means that it can be broken off. If I were to drop this accidentally hit the top of this when it's either attached to your propane tank, or if you're taking it on and off of the tank, you can easily break this whole nozzle tip off. Now, when that happens, you're screwed and you'll have to buy a new adapter. So because of this, I think that the adapter should come with some sort of cover or protective sleeve to preserve the tip. So other than those two things, I think that the MadBull Propane Adapter version 2 is a great product for any airsoft player who uses gas weapons because it's durable, it works really well, it doesn't leak gas, it's easy to use, comes with great instructions, and looks really nice. So this has been a review of the MadBull Propane Adapter version 2, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to message me or comment below. And this is Chris from Delta Omega Airsoft signing off.